I thought that it was finally time to sit down and reset my entire life for this brand new year. Hello you guys, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello there. My name is Karen and I make brand new content for you guys every single day. So you should definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down there so that you do not miss out on all my brand new videos and shorts. Happy 2026, you guys. I have never officially said that on my channel yet, and we are nearing the end of January, so I apologize. I don't know why that slipped my mind. In this week's video, I thought that it was finally time to sit down and reset my entire life for this brand new year. I know we're already about like 27 days into it, but better late than never. Whenever I'm filming this, I'm actually about to start up school again and my normal routine again, my internship. I want to make sure that I'm as prepared as possible, so I thought I would use this video as the perfect way to do that. I have a list that I made on my phone of everything that I want to accomplish today with you guys. First off, I really want to go through and write out all of my assignments in my planner. I got a brand new planner right around Christmas time. This is my 2026 planner. I need to go through and write all of my due dates for my classes in here, at least all of the stuff that's posted. I'm gonna go on my Canvas for the first time in a month and see what's available for me to write down in my planner. And then I also need to do some laundry. I really want to just like clean up a bunch of stuff that's on my dresser. I literally just have a bunch of like products that were sent to me that I need to clean up, jewelry that I need to clean up, stuff like that. I also really want to dust and vacuum my room. I need to do the dishes later. And then I also thought that we could meal prep some egg bites. When I first started my internship back in June of 2025, I was really good about like meal prepping, and I did remain that way for the entirety of last semester for my lunches, but I did start to like slack in the breakfast department. I feel like I was just like bringing a Bear Bell protein bar or maybe like a boiled egg, which they're not bad options, but I really want to still eat a good breakfast on the days where I have to go into my internship for an 8-hour day. I want to still prioritize that this year. That's something that I'm working on. We'll meal prep that later on tonight. I think that's the last thing we're gonna do. And then I also need to write some memories down from 2025 into my memory book. I don't know if you guys remember last year's January reset video. Basically, if you don't know, I write down a memory from every single day of my life on a notes app on my phone, and then I transfer those memories onto little slips of paper into a jar. But this is my third year doing this, and I don't want to have 3 jars of slips of paper on my desk. So I bought this little memory book that has like 5 years worth of room. So I really want to take some of my 2025 memories and start transferring them over into that book rather than putting them in a jar this year. I'm going to take some time later and do that with you guys. And that's about it. Let's get started by writing down all of my assignments in my planner. Alright, you guys, I just went and wrote down all of the due dates that I can see on Canvas in my planner. Honestly, not too overwhelming because my graduate school classes are 8 weeks long. So for this first quarter, I'm only taking 1 class, and then I'll add on 2 more in March. Especially with grad school classes, and with them being only 8 weeks long, they're accelerated. Honestly, like 2 is insanely overwhelming. So right now, I feel very, very grateful to only be taking 1. It just makes everything so much easier to balance between my YouTube, my TikTok, my internship, doing good in school. I'm soaking up all of this amazing time before those 2 classes begin mid-March. My professor, I've taken her before last semester and I absolutely loved her. She was such an amazing professor, so I'm very excited to be taking another one of her classes. Plus the class was really, really interesting last semester, and this one sounds interesting too. So the next thing that I want to do is write down some of my memories from 2025 in my little 1 line a day 5-year memory book. In 2024, I did a memory jar, and this is 365, maybe 66. 2024 might have been a leap year. Slips of paper that have 1 memory from every single day. This is my newest thing. It's a memory book and it'll last me 5 years, so I won't have to have many jars like I was mentioning earlier. It's sad to admit, but I have written down every single memory from every day. I haven't skipped a day, and I have it saved in a note on my phone, but I have not actually written them down in this book since January 1st of 2025. So I have over a year's worth of memories to write down in this book. I am not going going to be doing them all today, but I thought like I could just do like 1 or 2 months right now, eventually catch up. So I'm just gonna start writing for a little bit, listen to some music, and we'll see how this goes. I think that once this book is complete, it will be so special to me, and just to be able to look back at what made up every single day of my life for 5 years. Let's get started writing down these memories. Alexa, shuffle Evermore by Taylor Swift. La, 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 la. So now that we've written all of my assignments down in my planner, let's go ahead and just like clean up my room and completely reset my space for the brand new semester. And get some laundry done too, because it's Sunday and I do that every Sunday. So much more organized now. I just love having like a fresh space to start off the semester with. It honestly just puts my mind in a better place before things get super busy again. Now I really want to go prep these egg bites. I found this recipe. I thought it was on Apple News, but actually I'm going to use this one that I found on TikTok because I feel like it's a lot simpler. This person calls them cheesy spinach and mushroom egg bites. I don't have any spinach, so I think I'm just going to do cheese, mushrooms, and eggs, and then you just like put them in a cupcake tray and bake them for a little bit. And they're super easy to just like reheat and go, so that's why I'm trying to do it for my internship on Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's go start prepping these eggs. Alright you guys, welcome to the next portion of this week's January reset video. I just finished washing all the dishes and my sister and I's water bottles because I try to do that once a week. Now I'm gonna get started prepping my breakfast for this week. So I got out this cupcake tray, which would make me 12 egg bites, but I don't know if I'm gonna make that many. I'm gonna see how much mixture I have and then just allocate it accordingly, and then whatever I don't fill, I don't fill. So let me show you guys like the ingredients super quick. First off, we just have some shredded pepper jack cheese. I have my mushrooms. I thought I had way more than this left, but I literally only like have half of a tub. We're just gonna make it work and I'll chop them up really finely. Obviously you need eggs. So the recipe calls for 6 large eggs. You need milk, and then your white mushrooms, cheese. They use spinach, but I don't have spinach, and then just like olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder. I'm going to like combine all of these ingredients, but first you need to slice your mushrooms and heat them up on the stove. So we'll do that and then we'll add them to the mixture. But yeah, let's just get started. I just put the egg bites in the oven. It's 350 degrees for 20 minutes, and then you let the egg bites sit out for 15 minutes before either you eat them or you store them in your refrigerator for another day. Super easy recipe though. Like literally this prep only took me like 7 minutes. It wasn't bad at all. Thank you guys so much for joining joining me today for this very fun January reset video. I always love making these and I only do them like 1 to 2 times a year if I'm lucky. I feel like they just kind of get put on the back burner for video ideas because I'm like, oh, well, that will be like repetitive and boring for them to watch. But I feel like you can kind of put a unique spin on them every single time depending on what season it is. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and also do not forget to hit the subscribe button down there so that you do not miss out on all my brand new videos and shorts. I love you guys all so much. Thank you so much for being here and for watching this week's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye.